When you think about a country building a massive new tourism industry, you probably picture cranes, construction sites, gleaming new hotels, right? Well, in Saudi Arabia, the real revolution isn't just being built with bricks and mortar, it's being built with code and data. So let's get into how the kingdom is creating a digital-first blueprint for the future of travel. So, what's the number driving all of this? It's this one. 150 million. That is the jaw-dropping new goal for annual visitors by the year 2030. Now, to hit a number that huge, you need more than just cool places to visit. You need an incredibly smart, tech-driven system to make it all work without a hitch. And this really gets to the core of the whole strategy. While the giga projects like NEOM grab all the headlines, the real engine powering this transformation isn't just concrete. It's the information technology that's acting as the invisible backbone, holding this entire massive vision together. Okay, so first, let's just wrap our heads around the sheer scale of this ambition. We're talking about a vision for 150 million visitors. And as you're about to see, this isn't some far-off dream. The digital blueprint they've laid out is already delivering some truly mind-boggling results and completely reshaping the country's economy. I mean, just look at the velocity of this growth. It's wild. They've already blown right past their original 100 million visitor goal. To be leading the entire G20 in tourism growth, and for the sector to already make up over 12% of GDP, this shows that this isn't just planning for the future, it's a massive economic engine that's firing on all cylinders right now. And how is all this being paid for? With nearly $1 trillion in investment. Yeah, a trillion. This staggering figure doesn't just cover the shiny new mega projects. It also covers the deep technological infrastructure that's the very foundation for this whole smart tourism ecosystem we're about to explore. All right, so we've seen the money and the massive goals, but what does this actually feel like for a tourist on the ground? Well, the whole point is what they call smart tourism, and it's all about creating a totally seamless, easy, and personalized journey from the moment you even think about booking a trip. This really lays out the modern visitor's path. Just think about it for a second. Before you even book anything, you can virtually walk through the ancient tombs of Al-Ula. The visa process, which used to be a major headache, is now a simple online form that gets approved in 24 hours. Once you're there, an AI assistant is in your pocket to guide you, and paying for things is just a tap. Every single one of these steps is designed to remove a classic point of friction in travel. So why the intense focus on mobile? It's pretty simple. Pretty much everyone has a smartphone. With 92% smartphone penetration, the entire ecosystem is being built from a ground up for that supercomputer that's already in every tourist's pocket. It's the central assumption behind the whole strategy. And here's the result of that mobile-first thinking. A full 70% of all travel bookings and transactions are happening on mobile apps. It's a crystal clear signal that the old way of booking on a desktop is basically over. And that reality shapes the design of every single digital service you'll encounter there. Okay, so we've seen this slick, user-friendly experience for the tourist. Now let's peek behind the curtain at that invisible backbone, the core technologies that are actually making this entire smart system tick. Right, so when we talk about AI here, we are not just talking about some simple chatbot that answers basic questions. The sources describe AI's role as the central nervous system of the whole operation. It's moving way beyond just answering queries and into predictive analytics, things like managing crowd flow at ancient heritage sites or optimizing water and energy use in these massive new resorts. It's a huge leap. Another key piece of this tech puzzle is a concept called the digital twin. Now, it sounds like something straight out of science fiction, but it's very, very real. Imagine a perfect virtual copy of a city like NEOM that is constantly being updated with real-time data from millions of sensors in the actual city. It's basically a living, breathing digital replica. And why on earth would you build that? Well, the benefits are immense. By running simulations and actually managing the city through its digital twin, planners in NEOM project they can slash commute times in half, cut energy costs by 40%, and manage the entire urban environment in real time. This is smart city management on a scale we've just never seen before. So, how does all this crazy tech come together in a real-world application? The Nusuk app is the perfect case study. It's designed to tackle one of the most complex logistical challenges on the entire planet, managing the pilgrimage for millions upon millions of people. The goal of Nusuk is simple, but it's also revolutionary. Take the incredibly complicated, multi-step process of a pilgrimage and put the entire thing into a single, easy-to-use app on your phone. It's truly an all-in-one portal for what is, for many, the journey of a lifetime. The real power here is just putting everything in one place. Inside this single app, pilgrims can process their visa, book their hotels and transport, navigate the holy sites with interactive maps, and get critical health info. It transforms what could be a really stressful, fragmented process into one streamlined digital experience. And the scale this app needs to handle is just enormous. By 2030, Saudi Arabia is expecting 30 million Umrah pilgrims every single year. A system like Nusuk isn't just a nice convenience, it's an absolute necessity to manage that volume of visitors safely and efficiently. So it's clear a powerful digital foundation is already in place. But what's the next step? Where does it go from here? The ambition doesn't just stop at being efficient. Let's look at the next wave of innovation and the crucial pillars needed to make it all happen. The ultimate goal is something called hyper-personalization. The idea is to use all this data and AI to move beyond just being convenient and start crafting unique itineraries of one. Imagine a digital assistant that doesn't just respond to you, but actually anticipates what you might want to do next, creating a travel experience that feels like it was designed just for you. Two big things make this future possible. First, a massive $15 billion investment in 5G infrastructure. You need that incredible speed for things like augmented reality tours and autonomous cars. And second, and this is maybe even more important, is robust data governance. A law like their personal data protection law is critical here, because hyper-personalization only works if visitors trust you enough to willingly share their data, and that trust only happens if they know their privacy is being protected every step of the way. Which really leaves us with this one final thought. By weaving technology into the very fabric of its tourism strategy, from visas all the way to virtual worlds, Saudi Arabia is doing more than just building destinations. It's building a system. And the question we're all left with is this: is this digital-first, deeply integrated approach about to become the new global blueprint for the future of travel?